Thanks very much for the invitation, and first of all I want to say hello to all these other brilliant startups and to all these lovely VCs and corporates who are here. My name is Markus, I'm the CEO of Ecointense, and I will give you a short overview about our company, what we are doing with our software product EcoWebDesk, and what was the last years for our company Ecointense. And at the beginning of my short pitch, I want to give two questions into the audience. And don't be worried, I don't want to have an answer right now. Maybe we also can discuss it later. So the first question is, what does it mean when a company is handling sustainability management in their day-to-day business? And I'm really focusing on day-to-day business. I don't mean these shiny and glossy annual sustainability reports who are coming out every year with a lot of brilliant figures from the big companies. I mean these guys in the company who are working every day per year for the company, handling environmental indicators, handling the control of hazardous materials, handling the making of any risk assessments in the fields of health, safety, and environmental. A lot of people call it sustainability. And this is my first question, and the second one is Ecointense a startup? So Ecointense, like Jan said, we are based in Berlin, specialized in developing software for health, safety, and environmental topics of companies. I think a lot of people here in the room know some figures about the software as a service market, and this is also our market because we bring this software product to our customer as a software as a service model. The only thing they need is a web browser, so we have a 100% web-based software product, and they can start directly to work with the software platform to handle these topics. This is one of the figures Gartner said about the SRS market in the US. The US market, it's growing much faster than the European or German market. As I said before, the headquarters is in Berlin. We have opened two other sales offices, one in the southern Germany part, one in the northern part. I'm sure in the next 2 or 3 years there are coming other offices also, maybe outside Germany, to the Ecointense offices. And the last bullet point here on this slide, we have numerous satisfied customers in various industries, and that's the last point. Just wait, the next slide is a reference list. And I told it you once before, our software is for these main topics about eco-controlling, to handle, to make energy management, where's your energy consumption, to make a waste management. We have another module called hazardous material to manage all the things and topics for companies in the part of hazardous materials. Or this legal compliance module to give these companies a hint what compliance are there really important for them and to give them an update news if a compliance is changing. So this is one of the reference lists. It's only a selected reference list. Today we have more than 100 companies who are working with our software and thousands of users who are using the software every day. And as you see, maybe you know some pictures here on the slide. We are really in medium-sized companies, in production companies, if it's windcraft factories or chemical industry or automotive supplier industry in different sizes. These are all customers who are using the software every day for these different modules. And when I've got the invitation, I just said, okay, I also pick out 2 case studies from companies who are handling and working with the software. One, maybe someone knows him, it's a 4001 company, automotive supplier FTE based in Germany with different locations in the whole world. And they are using our software for these topics for the management of their management system in the environmental part or in the quality part or in the health and safety part. For the management of the hazardous material to create some different and selected operating instructions for the people and to give every person who are working and handling hazardous materials for their jobs, some specific qualifications. And this is also another selected reference, and I'm sure Siemens is often a placeholder or place marker on different company presentations. But we are really working really hard and good with Siemens. Siemens has 4 sectors, and we are delivering 3 of these sectors through our software company. And this was one of the starting projects in the last year, and in this year it went to go live because they shut down their huge ERP software solution for these topics in health, safety, and environmental to make the change and use EcoWebDesk for the handling of hazardous materials, for the creating of risk assessments in the health and safety part. And this is also my last slide. So what I've told you, I really want to do a quick introduction. It's handling about the second question. What I've told you at the beginning is Ecointense, a startup. We founded in 2007 in Berlin with Hardy and Sebastian. Sebastian and Hardy on the right top of this picture. Today, we have 35 employees in these 3 different sectors: software development, service and consulting, marketing and sales. We doubled our revenue from 2010 to 2011. We doubled our revenue from 2011 to 2012. And this year is a really amazing year for us because we are getting EBIT positive. I can say today that we are also on a good way because of this recurrent revenue model in the SRS market, that we also will reach our goals for 2013. So this was handling the second question, if Ecointense is a startup or if it's not. I think everybody can make and give themselves their own answer. This was my short presentation. I only had 2 questions at the beginning. Maybe you do have some more questions right now. Thanks for your attention.
And are you raising money at the moment?
I'm not really, or we are not really raising money at the moment, but we are really open, and this was a good question, because for sure we have some investors in our company. Our last round was founded at the beginning of 2010, and when we are raising money next year or in a couple of months, we would raise money with some corporate VCs, maybe to give them some more and to push some more international projects like these big customers we have, ZF or Siemens or Pirelli. They bring us to international projects, and we have to work much faster, and maybe we have to work much faster with them new money.
So how much % of your business is already outside of Germany? How much is inside of Germany? Revenue share outside, inside?
The revenue share outside of Germany, it's maybe about, not really big at this time. It's maybe 5 to 8% outside of Germany. But it's still getting more and more because of these international and globalized blue chip companies. They are also starting to use the software outside Germany or outside the German-speaking market. Yeah.
Stefan?
Next question would be, do you face large competitors in the international markets? Maybe a US competitor? I mean, you may have a nice sort of...
Fortunately, we have some competitors. Fortunately, yes, because there's a market for our product. In the international part, there are some other competitors, but we can really focusing on them with our product because when you think about my short modular overview about the system, all these competitors often have only one single solution, maybe for the hazardous material management, maybe for the legal compliance or the eco-controlling. But we have the whole-in-one solution to handle all these topics.
So do you think that your solution would work internationally just as well as it does in Germany?
It is multilingual at the moment. You also can use EcoWebDesk in German, in English, or in Spanish. We can also deliver them other languages if a customer will need it. And it also will work in other international market, yeah.